everyone. I am Ms. Yogeshri from Nagesh Karezgi Orchid School and I am going to teach you all SST for standard 3rd. So as we all know that I hope everybody is sound and safe in their homes, right? So students, are you all aware about the climate, whatever climatic conditions are going on in India? Yes. So yes, in which country do we stay? Yes, we stay in India. So India is also a part of Asia and it is the country that is located for different variety, the different versions, different languages that are spoken. India is a part with more than crore people living in here. India is the most populated country. It is also the most beautiful country that we can boast about it. Our country is not the same amongst the location, the contribution of the land as well as the various sources. We have mountains, plains, plateaus and islands. There are also various deserts situated in India. Very few countries in the world makes India so beautiful. The Himalayan, now we are going to study about the Himalayan mountains. Yes, Himalayan mountains. What are mountains? Mountains are the portion of the earth that rises highly steep from the surrounding surface of the area. A mountain is a chain or a range of various allotment of the surrounding of the surface of the earth. Along the north of our country lie the mountain, almighty mountain, that is Himalayan. Himalayan, the mountain ranges which are also these ranges are the highest peak mountain range and the Mount Everest is the highest peak in the whole world. The high peak in the world, Himalayan range, is covered with ice. Yes, it subordinates or it contributes most area that is covered with snow, and we can find the area with its area there is a climate high, there is very cool climate also. Yes, and we can find also rivers, various rivers flowing through the Himalayan ranges. That are names of those rivers are Ganga, Brahmaputra and Yamuna. As they flow down towards the plain, yes, they form different smaller rivers which are distributed in tributaries. They are also they get converted in tributaries, small tributaries. Now from the mountain ranges, Himalayan mountain ranges, the snow gets, the ice of the ice or the Himalayan ranges, the snow gets melted while because of the climatic conditions. There is also hot and dry climate in the summers. As we move down to the lower slopes, we find thick forests situated, and these regions or these forests we can see it is also called as Terai region. So the northern plains, we are going to study more important, that is plains. Now what are the northern plains? Plains are vast expanses of flat lands or gently rolling lands. Yes, plains are vast expanses of flat land, that is gently rolling land. As we go down to the south of the Himalayas, we can also find the northern plains. We can also find out the Gangetic plain as well. So many rivers like Ganga, Yamuna and Brahmaputra, they make different landforms. So many well-known cities are also situated and towns are also located in the banks of these rivers. So Ganga and Yamuna, in the banks of these rivers, we can also find there are different cities that we can see find out the hot as well as cold climate in winter. And now we are going to see about the Thar desert. The name of the desert is Thar. The large area of land that is covered with sand is called as desert. Yes, and the climate is very hot in the desert region. We can almost experience a lot of hot climate in deserted areas. The Thar Desert, we are going to study about the Thar Desert, a large portion of land that is covered with hot sand. We can find the hot climate just because of the hot sand that is situated in this area. As we travel to the northwestern part of our country, the landscape changes keep on changing. Yes, just because of these climatic conditions and just because of hot sand, we can see miles and miles of sand that is covered on the land. This area of this land is Great Indian Desert or the Thar Desert. This region gets very little or less amount of rainfall in this area just because of the climatic condition. It is very dry and hot and also very cold in winters. The winters are very cold in deserted areas. Life in desert is very difficult. The desert region is also thickly populated, very thickly populated. The camel is commonly used as a source of transport in these deserted areas. It is also called as the ship of the desert. Now we are going to study about the Deccan Plateau and also the Ghats. So the southern part of India is the peninsula. Now what we are going to study about peninsula? A peninsula is a piece of land jutting into the sea or traveling downwards towards the sea or flowing towards the sea, surrounded by large water bodies. On its three sides, there are water bodies covered from all three sides. The Indian peninsula has the bay of what are the different Indian peninsula that is constituted of the Bay of Bengal. It consists of Bay of Bengal of its east, the Arabian Sea to its west and Indian Ocean to its south. This part of India is called the Southern Plateau. And the plateau, Deccan Plateau, a plateau is a flat top region that is raised above the surrounded land. The Deccan Plateau region has many rivers like Ganga, Kaveri, Godavari and Mahanadi. These rivers also rain fed throughout the whole year. They often have dry climate, dry during the summers, unlike the snow fed areas that we find in the Himalayan regions. This region is very rich in cultivation of minerals. There are also the different thick forests situated in these areas. There are thick forests of moderate climatic conditions that we experience throughout the whole year. To the west, the Deccan Plateau. Now we are going to see or study about the Deccan Plateau. To the west of the Deccan Plateau rises mountains called the Western Ghats. So we also study about the Western Ghats or different Ghats that we can see now. To the east of the Deccan Plateau, there are mountains called as Eastern Ghats. Eastern Ghats. These mountains are not so high as those in the Himalayan range that we study or we find out in the Himalayan ranges. There are narrow strips of land, plain land along the east and west, along the east-west coast of India. They are called as the coastal plain. They are also called as coastal plains. The islands. Now we are going to study something about islands. An island is a piece of land surrounded by water all sides. If you look closely to the map, yes, if we see closely to the map, we can find out there is an island. If you look closely to the map of India, you will find out several small islands. Yes, on this island we can find several small islands. In the Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal, in this Bay of Bengal, there is a group of different islands. Yes, in the Arabian Sea, there is another group of India, that the Indian islands, that is names are Lakshadweep Island. These islands are part of our country.